channel, The Baking Diva.
Here you go, Diva.
Oh, this is my grandson, Kyle. He just handed me a microphone to talk in. Thank you, Kyle. Oh, that was my oven preheating. This is live YouTube TV. And my microphone says, keep calm and bake on. Well, my grandson, Kyle, has been baking with me since he was, what, Kyle?
A baby.
A baby. And he's so good at it now that today, instead of being my assistant, he is going to be the head baker.
Diva.
That's right, Kyle. I am the diva, and the male of diva is?
Divo.
Divo. So Kyle is going to be the Devo today.
Divo.
Right. So here, Kyle, hold the microphone for a minute. Now, today, we are going to make
Sweet and salty potato chips and chocolate chip cookies.
That is right. Chocolate chip and potato chip cookies. And these cookies are soft, they're chewy, and they're loaded with chocolate chips, potato chips. And the potato chips give them an extra boost of saltiness. Now, this guy over here, may I have my microphone? Thank you. This guy over here is sweet. So
She's
what does that
salty.
make me?
Very salty.
Makes me salty. So we have sweet and salty. And sweet and salty equals perfection. Now, I am going to give you a very brief story on the origin of the potato chip, since we're using them in our video today. Now, I thought I was a smarty pants knowing this story, and then my grandson Kyle, what did you tell me?
That George Crumb invented the potato chip.
And how do you know that?
From science class.
So there you go. There you go. What grade are you in?
6th grade.
6th grade. He'll be going into 7th, and he knew something that I had to look up on Google. But I will tell you, back in the 1800s in Saratoga Springs, New York, there was a very kind of elite restaurant up there. And the chef at the restaurant was Native American, and on the menu was French fries. So Mr. Crumb, his name was what? George Crumb? George Crumb served someone the French fries. And the man was not very nice, was he, Kyle? No. And he refused the order. He sent it back. He said the potatoes were too thick. So Crumb said, you know what? I'll make them a little thinner. So he made them thinner, served them to the man. What happened again?
He refused it.
He refused them again. What's the matter with this guy? So anyway, now Crumb was upset. So he said, I'm going to fix his wagon. Oh, thank you. He said, I'm going to fix his wagon. So what he did is he cut them super, super thin, and he fried them to a crisp, and he said, I'll teach him. Well, what happened? What happened to the man? Did he send him back, Kyle?
He did not reject him.
Because he loved them. And they put them on the menu, and they became potato chips. And what else happened, this is interesting. What else happened was, there was a businessman from New York, and he was a traveling salesman, and he got wind of this idea, and he said, you know, I'm going to try to sell these. So what he did is, he put these chips, the bags of chips, in his trunk, and he went around like Georgia and Tennessee selling them. Now, I'm going to ask you, Kyle, do you know the name of the man that went around selling the chips out of his trunk of his car? What do you think his name could have been?
George Crumb?
No, George Crumb was the chef. Let me ask the cameraman. Cameraman!
Yes, Diva?
Do you know what the man, the salesman's name was?
Tim Nagel.
No.
No, but I'm going to guess it was Mr. Chip.
No, it was
Mr.
not
Pringle. Pickle.
No, it was not Mr. Chip, but I'm going to tell you what his name
Mr.
was.
Wise.
His name was, dun da da da,
Kettle corn.
Mr. Lay was his name. Trying to remember what his first name was. His first name was, I know, Herman. It was Herman Lay. And Herman Lay popularized the potato chip. And from then on, these chips became so popular. And you know what?
Made the classic potato chip, barbecue chip, sweet and sour barbecue.
Right, and they kept going on and on and on. And I'm going to tell you something. Other than rice, potato chips are right up there with the two most widely sold popular items in the United States. So anyway, we are going to get started with our recipe. Right, Chef? Right, Devo? Okay, so I'm going to give my grandson Kyle, he looks so handsome today. And notice, we are color coordinated. Right, Kyle? You look so handsome. You got a haircut. And when's your birthday?
July.
He's going to be 12. What day in July?
28th.
July 28th. He's going to be 12 years old.
And today is June 20th. And Kyle, where are you going in 2 days?
That's right.
Brazil.
For how long?
Brazil?
A month.
A month in Brazil?
He's going with his mom and his brother. His dad's staying home because he can't take another vacation. But Kyle has a lot of family in Brazil because his mom is from Brazil. So he's going to visit all the family. Oh, sorry, my microphone. He's going to visit all the family in Brazil for a month. That's going to be an awesome vacation. And then what? You come home, you go to Boy Scout camp for a week, and then we all go to
Cape May.
Cape May. So, all right, so this video isn't too long. We better get started. All right, Kyle, here we go. So what I want you to do is in this fancy-dancy KitchenAid mixer, here you can use the spatula, the microphone, I want you to gently put 2 sticks of softened butter in there. Very good. And then I'll move this over here. And then the next thing you're going to put in there is your 1 cup of regular white sugar. Good. And you're also going to put in there 1 cup of packed light brown sugar. You can push it, move it all around there so it's not in one spot. And now what you're going to do, what happened? You're going to, what happened? Why is he laughing? There you go. Now you're going to, it's so funny, put your mixer on low too. Oh wait, turn your mixer off. We forgot to do something. The handle on the side, turn it so the bowl goes up. There we go. Now put it on 2. And wait a minute there, because if you put it on too high, the sugar will go flying all over the place. That's right. Now, as soon as the sugar mixes a little bit, then you're going to put it on maybe 4, not yet. And we're going to wait till it gets light and fluffy, okay? All right, leave it like that now, and let's wait till it gets light and fluffy. Come over here. You can keep your eye on it. Is it mixing? All right, so it was 1 cup of white sugar, 1 cup of firmly packed light brown sugar, and 2 sticks of butter, not margarine, butter. How's it coming, Kyle? Is it getting mixed? All right, put it up a little higher now, just a little. That's good. Whoa! Okay. All right, that looks good. No, turn it off. All right, next we are going to put in 2 large eggs. Now, Kyle, do you think you could crack these without the shells going in, one at a time? All right, and you can put the shell in that little cup when you're done. So, Kyle, you can hit it on the end there. Excellente. Next. Oh my God, Kyle! There's a dish towel. This was not planned. This kid's a character. Let's wipe that off. I can't stop laughing. How am I supposed to finish the video now? That was very good, Kyle. All right. And next you're going to put in, no more tricks. You're going to put in 1 teaspoon, that's the purple, of vanilla. So you hold it over the bowl, and I'll put it in. Hold it over the bowl. Be careful. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. All right, put that in. I'm still laughing. I had no idea he was going to do that. Ay, ay, ay. See, didn't I teach these kids well? Okay, now turn it on again on medium 4. We want it to get light and fluffy. So keep your eye on it, Kyle. We want it to get light and fluffy. Oh, looking good. Smell good? Yeah. Make it a little higher, just a little. There it goes. Now it's getting fluffy. That's a little too high. Go down a notch. That's looking good. Okay, turn that down off. Now take your spatula. This is very important, everyone. Scrape the sides of the bowl into the middle with your spatula. So, because we want to get everything incorporated. We don't want to get too much stuck on the... I'm still laughing over him cracking the egg on his head. Okay, and then once you... All right, now Kyle, just hit it again, just for like another half a minute. That's good. Watch your spatula. Oh, later you can do that. A little bit higher. Okay, now turn it off. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put in 1 teaspoon of baking, what is that?
Soda.
Baking soda. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Hold it over the bowl. And get that in there. Okay, put that in. And you're going to, now this is very important, Kyle. You're going to put in, I already pre-measured it, 2 1/4 cups of flour. But listen, if you just dump this in, what would happen? Right. So you're going to put a little bit in. Little. Okay, now turn it on low. Low. Just like 2. You got to wait till that flour gets mixed in. Don't put it in yet. You got to wait. A little bit more. You just do it in short increments so that it doesn't fly all over the place. All right, keep mixing a little bit more. So I tell everybody, teach your kids, let them help you in the kitchen. Very good, Kyle. Is it mixing? Mm-hmm. Put a little on that over that way. How you doing, cameraman?
I'm surviving.
All right, now put it up to maybe 4. Whoa, that's work. You having fun? Yeah. The next part is going to be a lot of fun. But what's going to be the absolute best part?
Licking the bowl.
And eating the cookies, right? All right, how's this coming? All right, let me just see here. Okay, Kyle, well, stay there. Grandma, or what else do you call me? Grandma. Scrape the sides of the bowl. Don't lick that one. We don't want to put the microphone that he licked in there. Now it's getting very thick, like cookie dough, right? Mm-hmm. Don't fall over. All right, that's good. Okay, that's good. Now turn it on again. Wait, not yet. Wait a minute. Turn it on again, just like on maybe 2. The KitchenAid mixer is a lot more powerful than the little hand mixer, so it does mix them a little faster. Alright, now put it on 4. We're just moving around here. Okay, now turn it off. Okay, unplug it, because we don't want any accidents. Put your handle down. Do you know how to loosen this? Very good. Let me pick this up here. Don't lick that. Now, I'm going to help you with this part, and then you can do the next. Notice how thick cookie dough is? See? Look at this. Kyle is just dying to lick the bowl when we're done, but he has to wait. Careful, it's heavy. Thank you. All right, do you think you can get some of this off here into the bowl for me? Don't lick that. Very good. All right, here, I'll have a surprise for you. Let me have this, because this is very thick.
You should be on Cake Wars.
Oh, that's a good idea, but remember they used to have that, what was it, Cupcake
Wars.
Cupcake Wars. Thank you. Is that a compliment?
I don't know.
Well, sounded like it. Are you interested in licking any of this?
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you lick this till we get to the next part. Don't get it on your nice shirt, and I'll just scoop some of this from the sides. All right, we'll be back in 1 minute after Kyle finishes licking the beater. Bye! Hi, we're back, and Kyle has filled his tummy with all that batter, and now he's showing you what the dough looks like. Well, you want to show them on the microphone? There, cookie dough, you know, should be nice and thick. Now, to the cookie dough, Kyle is going to add, you want to show them? 2 cups
of semi-chocolate chips.
Semi-sweet chocolate chips or chunks, whichever you prefer. So you can put those in, Kyle. Very good. He's going to leave 1 chip for himself. All right, now take your spatula and blend in your chips. You need muscles to do that, boy. You have muscles? Maybe if you stand up, it'll be easier. I think so. Let's move this. I'll help you hold the bowl. It's very thick, isn't it?
You're holding on to the bowl.
Do you want to try with the spoon? No? It's coming good. Let's show them. See how the chips are getting blended in? Keep going a little bit more. Okay, let me have that. Now comes the fun part. We need 3 cups of, show them what we're going to put in. What kind of chips are they?
Kettle cooked.
The kettle cooked are a little firmer than the regular chips. So here, the kettle cooked chips. And 3 cups, so this is a 1.5 cups. So we're going to put 2 of these. Now they should be crushed. We're not going to smash them, Kyle, like pulverize them. We're just going to crush them. So go ahead.
Take them out of the bag.
Yeah, if you'd like to do it that way. Or you can crush some of them in the bag. Let me get you something to crush them on. Hold on. I'm going to get you a little baggie, Kyle. Here, put some of them in here. I'll help you with the bag. Let's move this out of the way. And we do have to save some of the chips at the end to put on the top of the cookies. That's it. Here we go. Nice and salty. They have to be salty. Salted chips. Do you want to use the spoon? Oh, you'd rather do it with your hand. He's crushing, 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 crushing. Let's see. Let's show them. Hold up the bag. They're getting crushed?
Yes.
Let's see. Very good. All right, let's put them in here because this is 1.5 cups. All right, put that in here, Kyle. In with the chips. Tastes good? All right, we'll take the cup out. And now we're going to have to do another 1.5 cups, but we're going to make it a little short because I need some of these chips for the top before we put them in the oven. So basically you're making a really good chocolate chip cookie recipe, and you're adding to it your salted potato chips. Need help?
Yes.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Crush those. Can you see them, cameraman? Whoa, look at those muscles. Let me feel your muscles. Whoa, do you work out?
No.
You play soccer though, right? We'll just flip the bag over. Flip it over. Very good. See how they crushed enough? Ow! You crushed my finger!
All part of the
All right, I think
plan.
that's good. All right, now start blending. See, we have the chips. Don't smash them. Just do easily. Blend them easily with the spatula. We're going to put a few more in. Okay, let me put these in, Kyle. Okay. Doing good. You need a little help? All right, let me see what it looks like. And then you get the cookie sheet ready over there. And do you have a scooper?
Yes,
Oh,
I
all righty. You can either use, well, not ready yet. You can either use a tablespoon. Depending on how big or small you make them, that will determine how many you get. So let me just blend this a little bit with the spoon. Now you can use a small 2-inch ice cream scoop for these if you'd like. And just get some of these chips incorporated a little bit more here than crunching in there. Mmm. I bet these are going to be delish. Delish. All right, Kyle. Now, let me just see this for a minute. This is what you're going to do. Take like about that much. Are your hands clean?
Yes.
You just washed them, right? And you're going to put them about 2 inches apart on here because you don't want them too close or they're going to spread into one another. So I'll hold the bowl for you. That's a little too much.
It's for me.
No, no. No, that's too much. That's kind of big, Kyle. I'm going to make them a little smaller than that. Yeah, that's a little too big. Make them a little smaller. Okay, so Kyle is going to be putting these on the cookie sheet. And as soon as he's done, we're going to put them in the oven. It'll be the 350-degree oven for approximately, let me see, I think it's approximately 10 to 12 minutes. Now, I have been known to undercook my cookies. I prefer to undercook them rather than overcook them. So you just want them to firm up. So we will be back in a minute. Bye. Okay, what we did is Kyle scooped the cookie dough onto the cookie sheet. And what we're going to do next is we saved a few of the little crushed potato chips. Kyle has the little bowl there. We're just going to put a few of them on top of the, not yet Kyle, a few of them on top of the cookie dough before we put them in the oven. And I have here some coarse sea salt. So after Kyle puts a few little chips on the top of each one, I am then going to put, not a lot, just a few little sprinkles of the coarse sea salt on top, and then they're ready to go in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes, okay? So we'll finish this and we'll be back when they're baked. Good job, Kyle. See, we're just putting a few little, because this is why we have sweet and salty. And the combination of the sweet and salty taste is yummy. in the oven. All right, you ready to put them in the oven, Kyle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Okay, I'll get the oven door for you. You ready? Don't burn yourself. Put them on the top rack. All right. Now set the timer, and we'll see you in a bit. Bye. Hi, we're back. We just took our cookies out of the oven. We cooled them, and now we're going to have a taste testing. What do you think, Kyle?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's give these little babies a taste. What do you think?
Delicious.
Delicious? Thumbs up. You know, wait a minute. I got to take another bite. They're crunchy, right?
Salty.
Salty and sweet. And I think I even like them better than my regular chocolate chip cookies. So let's do cheers. Take a sip. You need to have milk with your cookies. So if you like what you saw today, give me a thumbs up on YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
Or if you want to see me crack 2 eggs in my head, put thumbs up.
That's right. You saw him crack 1 egg today. He's giving you a challenge to crack 2 eggs next time, right? So anyway, here's our plate of goodies. They are honestly delicious. You can see those little salty chips in there and those melted chocolate morsels. So anyway, you think we should say goodbye to them, Kyle?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I hope to see you next time. Toodaloo.